Welcome back to Breaking Down Personal Finance, where we make money make sense. What if you could make your paycheck feel bigger without actually earning more? It's not magic. It's the power of saving from each paycheck, and it can completely change your financial future. Let's start with why this matters. Most people think saving money is something you do later. After you pay bills, after rent, after groceries. But here's the catch. If you only save what's left over, there's usually nothing left over. Life has a way of finding places to spend every dollar. That's why saving from each paycheck is about flipping the order. You pay yourself first, before anyone else gets a dime. Imagine your paycheck as a pizza. If you wait until everyone grabs their slice, your landlord, your phone company, your streaming subscriptions, you're left with crumbs. Paying yourself first means you take your slice right at the start. It's your future slice. And it's non-negotiable. Now you might be wondering, okay, but how do I actually do that? Here's the good news. It doesn't take fancy tools or huge amounts of money. It starts with one simple step. You decide what percentage of your paycheck you'll save every time, no matter what. Here's where people often get stuck. They think saving means cutting out every fun thing forever. But saving a portion of your paycheck isn't about punishment. It's about freedom. When you save consistently, you give yourself the freedom to handle emergencies, chase opportunities, or even take a break without panic. Think of it as buying peace of mind in advance. Let's walk through a simple example. Say you earn $500 a week. If you decide to save 10%, that's $50 per paycheck. Doesn't sound like much? Over a year, that's $2,600. Over 5 years, it's $13,000, before any interest or investment growth. That's a used car, a small business startup fund, or a serious cushion for life's curveballs. Here's the twist. What really matters isn't the amount you start with. It's the habit. Habits build momentum. Momentum builds results. If 10% feels impossible right now, start with 2%. Maybe that's the cost of one takeout meal a week. The key is to start, then increase that percentage as your comfort grows. Let's make this real. Picture two people, Maya and Jordan. They earn the same income. Maya decides to save 5% of each paycheck automatically into a separate savings account. Jordan plans to save whatever's left each month. 6 months later, Maya has a small but growing safety net. Jordan has a new set of sneakers, a few restaurant receipts, and zero in savings. Same income, different system. The difference is that Maya made saving automatic. Automation is your secret weapon. When you set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account right after payday, you never even see that money sitting around, tempting you to spend it. It's like hiding cookies from yourself in a high cupboard. You can still get them, but you're less likely to do it on impulse. Here's another mental trick. Give your savings a job. Instead of thinking of it as money you can't touch, think of it as money working on your behalf. You can label your savings accounts with names like emergency fund, travel goals, or future apartment. It's amazing how your motivation changes when your money has a purpose. Now you might ask, why save if I still have debt? That's a great question. The answer depends on your situation, but generally it's smart to build a small emergency fund first. Something like $500 to $1,000. That cushion keeps you from swiping your credit card when life happens. A flat tire, a surprise bill. After you have that buffer, you can focus more aggressively on paying off debt, while still keeping your saving habit alive, even if it's just a tiny amount. Let's talk about where this saved money should go. For beginners, a regular savings account is a fine starting point. But if you want your money to work a little harder, look for a high-yield savings account. These usually pay more interest, so your money grows a bit faster while staying safe. The key is accessibility. You want this money available for real needs, not locked away in something complicated. Here's something most people don't realize. Saving and budgeting are best friends. You can't really save consistently unless you know where your money is going. A simple budget helps you see what comes in, what goes out, and where you can adjust. It's like turning on the lights in a messy room. You can finally see what's actually there. But budgets don't have to be strict. Think of them as permission slips. You're not forbidden from spending. You're just deciding in advance what matters most. Maybe that's saving for a concert or a weekend trip. When you budget and save intentionally, you can enjoy those things guilt-free. Here's the part that surprises many people. Saving isn't just about money. It's about identity. When you save from every paycheck, even a small amount, you're telling yourself, I'm the kind of person who plans ahead. That small shift in self-image can change how you handle every financial decision afterward. You're no longer reacting, you're choosing. Let's talk about consistency. The easiest way to save more over time is to make it automatic, then forget about it. As your income grows, maybe you get a raise or start a side hustle. Try to increase your savings percentage before you upgrade your lifestyle. If you're already living fine on your current income, putting half that raise straight into savings lets you grow wealth without feeling deprived. It's a quiet, powerful move. Here's where people trip up. They treat saving as optional, but saving is rent you pay to your future self. It keeps your future options open. Skipping one impulse purchase or packing lunch once a week buy you freedom later. And freedom, not stuff, is what really feels rich. Now let's address the classic, I don't make enough to save mindset. Even if your paycheck feels tight, saving something matters. If you can only save $5 a week, do it. The habit is worth more than the amount at first. When your income grows, your saving muscle is already built. Think of it like exercise. You start with light weights and build strength over time. Another powerful move is separating your savings from your everyday spending account. If your savings sits next to your checking account, it's too tempting to borrow from it. A separate account, even at a different bank, adds just enough friction to protect you from your own impulses. And don't forget to celebrate milestones. When you hit your first $100 saved, take a moment to recognize it. When you reach $1,000, give yourself credit. You're proving to yourself that consistency beats perfection. Most people quit because progress feels too slow. But slow is still forward. Here's something else that helps. Visualize your goal. Maybe you tape a photo of your dream trip inside your wallet, or set your phone wallpaper to the car you're saving for. Visual cues remind your brain why the effort is worth it. This isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making your future feel real. Now imagine you've been saving from each paycheck for a year. You've built an emergency fund. You've avoided a few financial oops moments. Maybe you're even planning something exciting. That isn't luck. It's structure. You built a system that works whether you feel motivated or not. That's the real secret. Systems beat willpower every time. Let's recap. Saving from each paycheck isn't about huge sacrifices. It's about small, consistent actions. You pay yourself first, even if it's just a few dollars. You automate the process, so you don't rely on discipline. You give your savings a purpose. And over time, you increase your percentage when you can. This simple habit builds confidence. You worry less about surprises because you know you have a cushion. You dream bigger because you've proven you can follow through. Saving from each paycheck turns money from a source of stress into a source of possibility. And that's the kind of quiet power everyone deserves. If this video helped you see your paycheck in a new light, hit that like button and subscribe for more clear, practical money breakdowns. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what topics you want us to break down next. Maybe we'll dive into saving hacks, debt payoff strategies, or how to build an emergency fund. And remember, don't take financial advice from someone drawing doodles on YouTube. Learn here, research more, and then make the call yourself. Thanks for watching Breaking Down Personal Finance, where we make money make sense. See you next time.